We'll take a look at GBP USD. We're on the daily time frame, and what we're going to do is add in some zones for the last month's high. So if we're looking at this pair now, in March, the highest point we can see in March was this level here on the 13th of March. The highest price was at 1.33826, and we can see the lowest price in March was at this area here at 1.29579. We can use these areas now as our support and resistance zones. So this will be our support and resistance zones we can be using in our trading. So we can see price is trading between last month's high and low. So let's look at the 4-hourly time frame. We can see price is moving downward in a downtrend, bearish momentum. What we can do here is see if we can add a trend line that keeps intact. So yes, as you can see, we have a downward trend line. We can see price is trying to reach this trend line and once times here and bounce back over the previous low, and it's come back up, tried to test this area again and bounce back to the previous low, and it's done it again here. So we can see definitely there's a great trend on GBP USD and some good opportunities for this week. Dollar yen on the daily time frame. First thing we want to do is identify the trend. So what direction is dollar yen trending at the moment? We can see potentially, just looking at the chart with no indicators or trend lines, we can see it has been moving in an uptrend. If you look from the beginning of the year all the way to now, price is a lot higher. So we can see that we are in an uptrend. However, this uptrend does like to ebb and flow by going up and down, but gradually in the upward direction. What I like to do is firstly put some zones down where the previous high was last month. So we can see here on this level, this was the 5th of March, the first week in March, and that's the highest point price went for that month. And we're going to do the same for the lowest point as well, which we can see around this area here. We can see here, let's see the price, about 109,650. We can see this was the lowest point in March as well. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly chart and going to insert a moving average. So we can see price was trading above the moving average here, came back down for a short period, and then it came back up, and now we're above the moving average. So we can see we're definitely in a long-term uptrend for this pair. However, we can see as price has moved up now to 1120, we can see that it has slowed down ever so slightly. If I was to put a Fibonacci retracement on here, we can see price has been on a bullish momentum, has hit this level here, which is the highest point in March, which is a significant resistance level here, and I can just expect price to pull back to the fib levels of 61.8 and 50. Can expect price to pull back. If we want to look at it deeper, we can, during the week, we'll be looking for our entries on the hourly time frame, and we can already see on the last couple hours on Friday, we have a bearish engulfing candle where price has been moving up, and this whole candle here has engulfed the previous ones, which suggests price will be pulling back down. And if it was to pull down, we'll be expecting it to pull down to between 50 and 61.8 on the Fibonacci retracement. At today will be Euro against the British Pound. And first of all, we'll look at the daily time frame to identify the trend. So as we can see, just looking from one side to the other, we can see we are in a downward trend. And what we're going to do is identify the highest points of March and the lowest points of March as well. So let's have a look now. So the highest point of March we have here is 0.87262, and the lowest point of March will be this level here at 0.84610. So what we're going to do now is add our zones in these areas here, so we can identify what areas for support and resistance. The lower one now. So we can see the previous low and the previous high of March. So if you zoom in now to the 4-hour time frame, you can see prices moving on the uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows, as you can see. And you can see also a trend line on this point here. Bullish trend line which supports the uptrend. You can also see there's also, say, a resistance level here, which will now identify as an ascending triangle. So if any of you guys are aware of price action patterns, you would understand this will be an ascending triangle pattern, whereby we expect price to break out of this level here, retest as support, and then go to the upside.